coming up.
So they went on a trip, kept in touch for 2 years, then went on another trip.
And then he just stopped talking.
Would you ever, in that situation, contact the partner?
100%.
Would you?
Yeah. If you don't want to be with him, then we definitely don't meet the family. Is it a bit beggy?
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to Your DMs Answered.
We've been talking about holiday romances and all things in between, and we are interested in now seeing what you've had to say to us.
So you've been getting in touch, sending us your dilemmas. Alex, have you got anything juicy?
I have.
Go on then, kick it off.
So, someone has DM'd me, basically kind of wondering like what went wrong at the end of this, okay?
Right.
So they've been on this big, like beautiful holiday romance in Bali, okay? And it's been like very eat, pray, love is what they've said. And it has been like kissing in the rain. It's been like really, really romantic and it's been stunning and they've had a great time, okay? They kept in touch after that. But because COVID hit, obviously things were a little bit difficult. They were really good friends for like 2 years, ringing each other every single day, chatting on a regular basis, ended up then going to Turkey together. He surprised her for her birthday to a hot air balloon ride in Cappadocia. She didn't then hear back from him for a while until this year. So this happened in 2021.
So they went on a trip, kept in touch for 2 years, then went on another trip.
And then he just stopped talking.
Oh, this guy's got a girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I've had a fight with my girlfriend. I'm getting out of here for a bit for a holiday and you're a good shag while I'm away. Sorry, but that's what happens.
And there's a good connection.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, there
But
probably is a good connection from him.
You're being a fill-in. That's she's being used a little bit. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
No, don't say that.
But I, I'm usually the romantic babe. I love the romance, but I think I've also had to experience the harsh
But
realities.
he surprised her on her birthday in Turkey with a hot air balloon.
I promise you, because it was convenient for him.
What, to be in a hot air balloon?
Well, it's probably better he's on the Instagram. He wanted the content.
Stop.
The one thing I'd say about that is I've got enough friends and in nice, happy relationships that have met abroad or in London that it is out there, right?
Yeah.
Don't give up hope. It definitely is out there. But I've also had a few disastrous holiday romances and stories. I mentioned to you before about this guy that I met in Bali and, we were pen pals for a long time and he moved to the UK to be with me, but it was all convenience and, it was just when it suited him. And I just think, as much as it might be a beautiful story, you kind of just got to take it for what it is. And yeah, that's probably all it is going to be, a beautiful story.
Oh.
Soz. The other thing is that we forget is like, I used to always think if you have those feelings and you feel like something's that beautiful, it must go two ways. And I learned that it doesn't. Like
stop.
We feel more deep and emotional and create these sort of romantic stories in our head because it's the way we're built and we're fine-tuned. And the difference is boys just don't think like that and they don't care as much a lot of the time. The harsh truth.
Gross.
I know, it's sad. So what would you do in that situation, babe?
I would have to ask for feedback.
Would you?
Yeah. And like, you know me, I am really upfront. So I do think like she needs to just message him and be like, look, what the hell? Like, we've had this amazing connection for years. We've had these really like beautiful moments in beautiful countries doing beautiful things together. So I feel like I would have to say, what's really going on here? Like, where are you at?
The one thing I would say about that is...
You don't want the answer.
No. Well, one, you might get an answer that you don't like. Two, if your experience with someone has been a moment in time on holiday, right? And then you're just keeping in touch via messaging and calls and whatever, you don't really know that person that well. So you might not get a truthful answer. And I would just be a little bit wary of that.
Yeah. So maybe she should just air and go her separate ways now.
Yeah. I'd say, do you know what? Like, put him in the archives.
Put him in the archives.
I'll block his number. If he's not going to give you what you want, no matter how hard you try. And the problem is when people are like that, you want to keep trying because you're like, but I know it can be there because I felt it.
Yeah.
Tough, innit?
That's a tough one.
I've got one.
Okay.
Okay, so I met this guy on holiday. I really, really liked him. We exchanged numbers. We kept in touch. He did tell me that he didn't have a girlfriend, but since then I found him on social media and he does. What do I do?
Why do they do this?
I think like we've covered like the boy girl thing before. I think boys and girls do equally do this.
Yeah,
So, like,
100%.
but it's just, why do people do this? Like,
Yeah, why do people do this? I just don't get why, if you have a partner, you need to go and explore other avenues. Like, you clearly don't want to be in a relationship, so just be single. Like, just be single.
I reckon if I, in that situation, this is why people start. I once got with someone and instead of him asking for my phone number, he asked for my social media. And I actually think that's quite a smart move because then at least you know that they've got a boyfriend or a girlfriend.
Yeah, I have done that before. Like, and I have had people ask for mine before as well instead of a number. But then I also think sometimes do they ask for your social media because it's less obvious than asking for a number and then having a new name pop up on the phone. Social media, you can like, you know, hide it in the DMs.
Would you
So
ever?
is it more sneaky?
Would you ever, in that situation, contact the partner?
100%.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would you? What would you
Well,
say?
wouldn't you want to know?
Bruv, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you want to know?
Yeah.
If you were like in a relationship and then like someone messaged you saying, look, I just wanted to let you know, like, I've been on holiday and your boyfriend has asked for my number.
I would want to know. Like,
Yeah,
I'd want you to
same.
tell me.
Same.
Even though it would hurt, like.
Yeah, of course. And that's what I mean. It can be done in a nice way.
Still going to stay. I've got another one.
Okay.
So this person has been dating someone for a few years and not met the family because the family live abroad. She's not sure about the relationship and whether she wants to be in it anymore.
Okay.
And he really wants her to go on holiday with him, but in that she will be meeting his whole family.
Ooh.
And she doesn't know what to do. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Well, is it actually? Because if you don't want to be with him, then we definitely don't meet the family.
But what if it's like, because sometimes like you meet the family and then you're like, actually, yeah, I can do this. I've seen where they come from, what their life's like. Sometimes like I feel like meeting the family can be a bit of a make or break thing.
I guess going on holiday also a make or break thing, right? So there's kind of like two options in there.
Yeah. So if
it
you're
could double make or double break.
Yeah, literally. But I think the big thing is
just going to end up marrying him.
Well, that's the other thing. If you've been with someone for 2 years and I believe this person is in their late 30s, there's also a chance that they might propose on this holiday. That's me. That's me assuming.
No, he's not going to do that.
No, well, no, but that's me assuming. Meet the family, get engaged. Like, you never know.
No,
you're getting.
That's giving me the fear for her.
But I guess if you're really, really not sure about the person, if you're having doubts already, I personally wouldn't be able to go.
I wouldn't want to meet the family if I was having doubts.
Yeah.
Because I'd feel then bad for them if I then came back and was like, actually, look, that didn't do anything for me and I'm still not in a place where I want to be with you. But I've now made a really nice connection with your mother.
Yes. So don't go.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think if they were going on a little holiday together, just them, to see if like things could work out, that could be nice. And like maybe some quality time out of the home, out of, you know, your normal surroundings could be good, but not the family. Okay, so another one we had was this person has got a really big friend circle and her and her partner have just split up, but they're all going on this big group holiday. Does she still go? Does she ask him not to go? Does she not go? Or what happens? Because do you lose the money and suck it up? Or what do you do?
Well, whose friends were they first?
Okay, so it's his friends and she's been introduced obviously to his friend group. So does she now have to back out?
Yeah.
Really?
Definitely. Like it's his mate.
I know. I have actually sort of been in that situation. Have you? Where you're friends with your partner's friends, but then like when you split up, you kind of just take a step back.
You have to. Like you can't
even if you get on with them.
Even if you get on with them, you can't. I had an ex who did this, and he like tried to keep a few of my friends, thinking that they'd like him better, and I'm like, I've known these people for years. Like,
yeah,
what are you doing? It's not embarrassing. Just like get away. Like no, you got to bow out. I'm afraid, hon,
and lose the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's just life. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, that is true. I think also sometimes
it's a bit cringe if you go. I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it a bit beggy?
Yeah.
A bit desperado?
Yeah.
Like I'm desperate to have some friends.
Or like to get him back. Either way, it's not a good
Oh,
look.
I didn't see it like that. I'm thinking of like, it looks beggy that I want your friends.
No.
Thank you for joining us for Your DMs Answered. We love hearing and seeing what you have to say.
So when you're listening in to our next episode, make sure that you also slide into our DMs, give us a like, give us a follow, and send us any of your conundrums.